that changed their emotional and spiritual well-being. And I just said, if I'm not careful, right, I am driven towards success as well. I'll work as hard as the rest of them in my head, and I just didn't want to wake up one day and ask why. And so it was, for me, this blend of, I want a big business, right? I love business. I'm passionate about growth,
yes.
And I'm firmly a believer that you can have an incredibly huge business and live an incredibly experiential life if you start there. If we start with the experience, the rest will follow, and we're happier in the process. So, just one thing that we sort of built into our ritual as a family, and I shared this with the group yesterday. Every night from that point forward, when we lay down, like my family, I'm going to share personal information, but we get into bed, right? We don't all sleep together, but before bed, we get into our bed, and it's my wife and me and my two little girls, are 11 and 8, Anna and Lily, and we say our prayer, and we share what we call our thorn, our rose, and our sprout. And for us, it's, hey, what went wrong in your world? And everyone has that, and we've learned that that's okay. We can be happy with challenge. In fact, if we don't have challenge, we didn't try hard. And what was our rose? Like, what was our standout for the day? And then what's our sprout? What did we learn? And now there's this culture of growth is important, challenge is important, learning is important, experience is important. We're raising our family experientially.
Wow. I have one question. So, last question. So, how has your business suffered?
Gary, I named our company Experience Real Estate.
Yeah.
And the reason why I did, because truth be told, if I didn't, I would be pulled back in. Me naming the company Experience Real Estate was this constant reminder that I better model that, I better live that, or else I'm just a salesperson and I don't want to be. And so for us, what we found is there are a large group of agents that want meaning, that want purpose, and that want to live experientially. And it's the mission of that. And you need profit in order to do that, which we're going to talk about in a little bit. But the mission of living experientially has been our greatest attractor for talent. And I believe it's the mission that has grown it. There's no way I could have grown with driving leads and the business itself would not have grown without the mission of living that way. I shared with you, I read a book just 2 weeks ago that sort of gave me this confirmation that, okay, we're starting off on the right foot. It was Chip Conley wrote Wisdom at Work, and in there, he was the largest hotelier in the U.S., private hotelier, and he named his company Joie de Vie. And everyone said, you're crazy, like no one can spell it, no one knows what it means, no one can hardly say it, and he said, it's joy of life. And this is this constant reminder that that's why the business is here. And more people should build their mission and the name of their business around something that's going to drive them forward. So I wake up every day knowing that as I grow, I create an experience for my family, but it's a constant reminder that my purpose is to create experiences for those that I work with, those that I love, those that are around me, and that's what drives the growth of the business.
Yeah, and it was a trick question because I don't think the business suffered.
Oh, it's completely different today. It's grown because of my commitment
Yes.
to that life.
Yes. Now, people, we'll just end on this thought. So many people believe that if you don't grit your teeth, clench your stomach, wake up at the crack of dawn, and go to bed after everybody else, and you're focused on business all the time, that you can't be successful. They actually have this mantra in their head that says that's what success looks like. Is that true? Is that what it looks like?
I think the only way to answer that is we have to internally define success. I think that's the problem with our industry. And sometimes we come to events, and that's why I love the forum changes, because we come to events and we see units in production and GCI, and that defines success. So for each of us, once we define success, it's not allowing others to define it. And for me, I have a very clear definition of what that is, and it's a challenge to stay on that path and not let people pull you, right? It's that success pit. But when we do, once we define it internally, I have different people in our organization that define it slightly differently for them. I'm good with that as long as I'm helping them reach the definition of their success.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Let's go back.